Hi everyone! Today we are looking at 3 verbs that seem to follow their own rules when they are before another verb. Need, stop and help. Need. We know that after need we use to plus the infinitive, right? Well, yes, but that is for an active sentence. I need to go to the toilet. Oh, I'll be back in a bit. That's better. Now, we can't say, I need going to the toilet, can we? No, we can't. However, it is very common to use need in a passive sentence. We do this when we don't want to say who needs to do something, or maybe it's just not important. We just want to emphasize that the action should happen. In this case, we use need to be plus a verb in the past participle. I think we need an example. This kitchen needs to be cleaned. I'm not actively saying who needs to clean it, just that it should happen. But I don't want to say who should do it. I want the other person to take the hint and think, oh, that's my job. Yes, I will do it now. But just to confuse things further, thank you, English. It is possible to use the ing verb instead of to be. But remember, only in a passive sentence. Oh my goodness, what? Don't panic. I will show you how. It's actually quite simple. Take our previous example. This kitchen needs to be cleaned. We simply swap to be for the ing verb. This kitchen needs cleaning. Let's try another one. Okay, the bin in my house is full, and I don't want to say whose job it is to empty it, but it's definitely not my job. The active sentence would be, you need to empty this bin. I am directly saying who needs to do what. But in the passive, this bin needs to be emptied. Did you get the hint? Or this bin needs emptying. See, it's not as hard as you thought. But just to make it stick in your head, let's do another one. I'm looking at the contents of my fridge with my husband. We see some chicken that has an expiry date of tomorrow. If it goes past that date, it will be unsafe to eat. So he says to me, that chicken needs to be cooked. He doesn't say who needs to cook the chicken because we both know it will be me. Or he could say, that chicken needs cooking. Both ways are correct. It's just a matter of choice. What about stop? Stop can be followed by an ing verb or an infinitive, but they show different things. We use stop plus an ing verb to show that an activity has finished. It might be for an activity that you used to do in the past but don't do anymore. Simon stopped smoking last year. It's something he doesn't do anymore. Ew, disgusting habit. Or use it as an imperative. Stop playing that game and do your homework. Or use it in the negative if you can't stop or don't want to stop doing something. Don't stop moving to the funky, funky beat. But if I want to show that I stopped doing something in order to do something else, then I use stop plus to and the infinitive. I took the dog for a walk and we stopped to post a letter. Actually, we're just leaving out the ing verb that showed what we stopped doing because we've already mentioned it. I took the dog for a walk and we stopped walking to post a letter. He was playing a game, but he stopped to do his homework. What did he stop? He stopped playing the game to do his homework. Let's move on to our last verb, help. We can use to plus the infinitive after help. Can you help to wash the dishes? But it is equally correct to leave out to and use the bare infinitive. Can you help wash the dishes? The second is probably more commonly used and sounds more natural, but it's purely a matter of choice. There are no set rules to follow. Either is fine. You can also use an object pronoun or a proper noun after help, and the same rules apply. Can you help her to wash the dishes? Can you help Stephanie wash the dishes? We can't use the ing form after the verb help, except when it is used to talk about something that it isn't possible to control or stop. And in this case, help always comes after can't or couldn't. It's the same as saying you can't stop doing something, so we treat it the same way. He looked so funny, I couldn't help laughing at him. And in the words of the king of rock and roll, I can't help falling in love with you. I've done a lot of singing today. I'm very sorry. Now, remember, we are talking about help as a verb here, but just for your information, when we use help as a noun, it is possible to follow it with the ing verb. Do you need help washing the dishes? I know that's a bit off topic, but it's worth noting to save confusion. Okay, that's all for today. I hope it helped. Please leave a like if it did and subscribe if you have not. Wherever you are, have a good one. Bye.